Maybe I'm insane, just stand for rain, driving with the wheels on fire, and it's so much clearer through the rearview mirror, driving with the wheels on fire, driving with the wheels on fire.
Michael McNeil, Three Dog Night drummer back in the day, and he's in East Tennessee now. Great place up there in New Tazewell. He seeks out and then spotlights a lot of local musicians, a lot of musicians just in general. And today we're featuring the Vertical Birds. What do we need to know about the Vertical Birds, and what do we need to know about DJ? You want to get DJ in here?
Yeah, get DJ.
All right. DJ, good morning, my friend. Welcome into Yarborough. You sound phenomenal. What a great clip that was we played just before the break. How are you, sir?
Thanks so much, Bob. Doing great. I appreciate the kind words, and thank you, Michael. Thank you guys for having me.
He's a humble dude, but let me tell you, he kicks butt, man. He kicks butt. He plays. I love. He plays a slide guitar. You know, he's got that little thing on his pinky, right? And then he sings and plays. Remember George Benson, how he would, do.
Sure, yeah.
Well, he does a similar thing. Tasteful, soulful. I can't say enough about James, the drummer. James is a solid drummer, and I asked him why, and he says, because I practice with a metronome all the time.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you got to.
How common is, you're a drummer, how common is it that they practice with the metronome?
Well, back in the 70s, we just said,
go
and go.
Right.
Not anymore. But I don't want to go ahead, DJ. I don't want to steal.
DJ, what got you into music? When did you know you had a talent?
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out whether I do or not. But,
You are humble,
no,
man. Yeah, you're humble.
I got into it kind of the tender age of about 13, 14 years old, playing this old-time kind of Appalachian bluegrass, country, and gospel stuff with my grandfather, Ken. You know, playing in churches and these kind of backwoods shindigs, if you will, we called them. And then went on from there to study classical and jazz stuff with a local East Tennessee legend by the name of Bob Orr, the late Bob Orr, bless him. But I don't know, went on from there, played jazz ensemble, went to start bands and moonlighting for folks back in the 2000s. And, just developed a love for it that persists to this day.
Buddy, I'm glad it does, and it sounds phenomenal. I know you've heard this before, but there is a Chris Stapleton sound to you and your voice. I think you've heard that before, have you? And is that okay that someone tells you that?
My gosh, that's one of the greatest compliments I think any singer could receive. To be compared to anyone successful is fantastic, but to somebody like Chris, I mean, that guy's a monster powerhouse singer. So thank you very much.
Do you get that often? You're welcome, by the way. Do you get that often?
Yeah, I've heard that a few times, and we do one Chris Stapleton song in our live sets. We'll sing a Tennessee Whiskey, every night we play, and that's one of the highlights of the night. So I do my best with,
hey, DJ,
with the Chris stuff.
Give me 15 seconds of Tennessee Whiskey.
Really?
Come on.
You be on the spot, man.
I know.
You're gonna have to pay for that. Let's see. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine.
I'll hire you.
You're as warm. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. So.
Man, I bet you bring the house down when you do that live, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really good time. People love that song. And
oh, good stuff. Hey, let's do this real quickly. I got another sample of one of your songs, The Vertical Birds. This is DJ Morrison. This is clip number 3, Mr. Glasgow. This is Hard Times from The Vertical Birds.
Yeah, Ray Charles.
My mother told me she passed away. Son, when I'm gone, don't forget to pray. There'll be hard times. There'll be hard times. Man who knows better than I. Well, I soon found out just what she meant when I had to pawn my clothes just to pay my rent. Talking about hard times. You know those hard times. Man who knows better than I.
Nice, man. Hey, I can hear a little hint of Ray Charles in your voice as well, buddy.
Love Ray Charles.
The thing
Love
is,
it.
though, he makes them his own. That's the thing. And I don't understand why a guy like him and Vertical Birds are not signed and doing something. It just aggravates me.
Yeah. Where do you perform, DJ? Where can we find your music, and where can we find you and the Vertical Birds performing?
Yeah, I'd say the best place to start is just go to our website. It's theverticalbirds.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, at theverticalbirds. The next thing we've got coming up is going to be July 8th at Tennessee Tap House in West Knoxville from 7 to 10. But we got all our shows posted on the website. You can check it out. And we post on socials every time we play. So.
Right. Theverticalbirds.com and on social media as well. What are you hoping for the future, man? What are you wanting to accomplish with the group?
Oh, you know, I'm imagining this time next month we'll be playing Madison Square Garden, and then from there. No, realistically, I mean we're planning over the fall coming up to get in the studio and get an EP released and get it on all the channels, Spotify and what have you, and just get more folks listening to it, more folks coming to the gigs. And you know, one of our big goals, it's kind of funny actually how it worked out. One of our big goals for this year has been we want to try to become an opening act for one of these touring acts coming through town. We want to play the Tennessee Theater or Bijou Theater, right? It sounds fantastic. Well, we got the opportunity, not as a big opening act, but we do have a spot on August 7th. We're playing the Tennessee Theater at noon, and it's a free show. So any listeners want to come and check us out at that show, please come. It's going to be a great time.
What's that date again?
It's August 7th at noon.
August 7th, noon. Okay, free show at Tennessee Theater.
He's got the right idea. He needs to get with a national touring group to open up for them and expose themselves to these new audiences. That's so smart, DJ. That is so smart.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and stuff like this. I really appreciate you showcasing us, and Michael, everything you're doing. Just more stuff like that. And I can't say enough about Michael and all that he's doing and has done already for local music and the whole scene. And you know, he's helped in creating this you know, community of people that otherwise would not have occurred. So kudos to you too,
brother.
More stuff like that for all of us.
Couldn't agree more with you, DJ. And I'm so thrilled to have gotten to know Michael. And boy, we just randomly kind of came together, didn't we? But here we are. Let's get Marlisa in real quickly. She's got a comment, maybe a question for everyone. Good morning, Marlisa.
Good morning, everyone. Enjoying the
Morning.
show here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the Vertical Blinds to come and do my blinds this morning, but I know they got better things to do.
Okay, now
They-
I'm
they
making
can play-
the connection today. All right.
Yeah.
We got your measurements in, and the measurements were wrong, so you're going to have to redo that for us.
Hey,
See,
you got
sense of
better
humor.
things to do.
Yeah, she came up with the Vertical Blinds.
That's
By
good,
the way,
man.
On their show, I open up with the scene from The Birds, where the flock, Alfred Hitchcock's thing,
yeah.
and the birds are chasing kids and stuff. And
I
then
love it,
bring
man.
them- Oh, yeah.
That's the Live at Mickey's Place on YouTube. Marlisa, thank you much. That's funny. While we got you, DJ, she brings up a great question. Where did the name the Vertical Birds come from? Where did you get this?
Oh, I'll make it a short story. So I have my daughter and my wife to thank for the name. So just like any new band does, we were kicking around ideas for a while, for a few weeks, and just throwing stuff back and forth, and nothing was sticking. And just when things were kind of going off the rails, honestly, and we reverted to just coming up with a bunch of silly stuff just for a good laugh, was sitting at the dinner table one night with the wife and kids, and we were doing the same thing, sitting there coming up with goofy stuff, shouting funny names back and forth. And then there was a brief pause in the madness. My wife suddenly, kind of staring at the wall, says, "The Vertical Birds," real calmly. And I was like, wait, what was that? And she pointed to this picture hanging on the wall at our dinner table and said, "The Vertical Birds." And I turned and looked, and it's this picture, this goofy crayon drawing that our daughter Sophie had made when she was about 5 years old, of these funny-looking, bus-looking birds with what looked like propellers for tails and sticks for legs, just kind of stacked and standing on top of each other for no apparent reason. And that was, what was in her artistic little brain at the time. And I heard that name, looked at that drawing, and instantly just said, "That's it. That's the name." Reached out to the guys and said, "I got it, guys." And they got the consensus, and
It's
here we are.
genius.
I
It's
love it,
pure
man.
Genius.
Yeah.
And her name is Sophie.
Sophie. Pretty
Sophie,
name.
yes, she is quite, and actually, she's actually turned out to be a real artist. To the point I would be surprised, if she doesn't end up one day with a career in it. She's really turned out to be a great artist. But
Buddy,
that funny little drawing, that was the start of it all.
I love how it just appeared before you, and you recognized it as well. So let's get Jackie in real quickly here. Jackie, good morning, and you're on with DJ and Michael McMill and Yarbrough here.
No, just broke
Brother
some-
Michael,
Yes.
it's Jackie Wilburn, son. How are you?
Hey, Jackie, you're playing in Pigeon Forge, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I'm not right now.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I wanted to come on here and just tell you, DJ Cat, you got some soul, man. I dig it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He does. Good point there, Jackie. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Live at Mickey's Place on YouTube.
Yep.
You can check them all out. You're going to come back next month. We're going to shine a spotlight on some other folks, yes?
Oh, yeah.
And DJ will be looking forward to all your music right there on Spotify and all the different places you can find that. Marlisa's got me messed up, man. She's got me all jacked up on this. TheVerticalBirds.com, and we'll look forward to that free show on August the 7th at noon at the Tennessee Theater. DJ, best of luck, my friend. Thank you much.